So over the weekend, Art started this project. We have an old home, over 100 years old, and the foundation is made out of rocks. And so Art, the mortar, the gray stuff you see there, that actually was all crumbling and coming out. So Art had to take out the old stuff that was loose and refill it. So it has had the weekend to dry. And now I think you're just scraping out the loose stuff, right?
Yes, I'm just getting it ready to paint. And cleaning up the floor here with all my spillage.
It's a lot of mess.
Yes. So I'm cleaning up my mess right here. Let's see. I should have gotten some video a few days ago with me doing the work here. But anyway, what happened is I had to chip away all the old mortar that's ready to fall out. A lot of it was falling out. So I did that, and then I filled it up with new mortar. You can see there are two different colors. It's I ran out of stuff and had to use something else. So that's the reason for that. And it's not very smooth. You can see it's a little rough, but well, it started out rough. So I just mashed what was there. What?
Is this typical of a 100-year-old home in the Northeast?
Probably. I am not a masonry expert. I kind of I wasn't even planning on doing this project, and then we had we took out the old shelves, and then Janelle and I both thought, you know what? Since we have the shelves out, we're putting new shelves in. We should probably take care of the walls now. So I may have not even done it right. Well, I guess we'll find out over the course of time.
You watched this old house tutorials on how to do this.
Yes, I watched a 3.5-minute video. It told me everything I needed to know. No, I'm just kidding. I actually did some masonry a while back when we worked on the firehouse. I had to fix the chimney because it was falling apart. So I had a little bit of knowledge of masonry. And
the contractor actually told you how to do some of it. Yes. When we hired the front porch out.
Yeah, so I did know a little bit about it. He just said basically you shove everything in there and you hope it stays. No, not really. Put some bonding agent in there and you just shove everything in, and I'll show you my tools. Here are my tools. This holds the mortar. I made that when I did a plastering project many years ago. And
it was shocking you found it.
Yeah, I know it is. There's the little sneaky trowel, and that's you shove it into all the cracks, because there are plenty of cracks there. And this one, I don't know what that's called, but you use that to smooth it as good as you can and all that stuff.
Sort of like cake decorating.
Kind of like that. Kind of a messy cake decorating.
So after this is all painted, now that the wall is, mortared again, we're putting 2 long shelves here, and this is going to be for all of the canning stuff. We're coming into canning season, and that's partly what precipitated this project. The other thing is we want to work on our kitchen, except the basement is not functional for working on that. So one project at a time. This is the step 1. Now today he's hoping to paint this, but this lolly column here, we actually, our contractor put in several years ago, well, more than several, like 20 years ago, when we actually jacked up the house to replace a beam. So not necessarily essential. I mean, we're going to keep it, but we need to move it about an inch, 2 inches.
Yeah.
Just slide it over because the shelf is just a smidgen too big. So we had a couple different options. We could cut the shelf, not a good option. We could buy different shelving, or we could just move the lolly column. And moving the lolly column seemed like that was probably the easiest.
Yeah, so I'm going to prop this up with a board and then take this down, move it over, jack it up, and then take the board out.
It's not really a hard thing to do. It's just
not even dangerous too.
Right.
I know it seems a little scary taking them down, but the reason that he put 3 of them up.
1, 2, and there's a third one right back there.
The reason why is because the upstairs need to get jacked up, and there's going to be a lot of pressure pushing down on this. But anyway, that's all taken care of. So probably you could take these 3 down and nothing would happen. But just for safety, I'm going to leave this here.
I think that's a good plan.
we went to the store and got some paint. I got, let's see, what is it? Drylock Original Waterproofer Concrete and Masonry. So I'm gonna put that on there.
It looks thick.
Let's see.
Does it say it needs 2 coats?
It does not say, but I'll probably need 2 coats. That's why I wanted to do it early in the morning. It is morning. That's why I'm not even dressed yet for the morning. Haven't showered or anything. I'm just trying. I got up and I want to get started so that I can paint it again tonight. And so, well, maybe we can be done.
Oops, they're spilling.
So maybe we can even be done by the end of the day, and be able to put the shelves up tomorrow. Okay.
I don't know if that's going to need 2 coats, though. That looks
Well, it's
really
pretty
thick. Did you read the back?
I did not. Start at the top, work my way down.
So obviously we're not doing the parts behind the shelves that direction. We're only doing this
Yeah, right here.
wall section.
Yeah, where the shelves are going to go.
And we actually discussed about moving the refrigerator, but then this is a gas pipe or something coming in, and the refrigerator actually hides that beautifully. So we said, we're just going to leave that there for now. Maybe another day, and we're just going to do this section. And I just read the back of the can, and it says it takes 2 coats.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to cover all the pores.
Sorry, I'm doing the hidden part here.
I
We're
know.
having a hard time even videoing that. Starting here, just going to do what is going to go behind the shelves we're putting up, and then eventually we're going to work our way through the rest of the basement. I can't tell you how long it's going to be, because I don't know.
And it's not a snail's pace challenge.
No. Well, it will be a snail's pace.
Yes, not a challenge.
If you would have told me 3 days ago that we would have this done, I would have said no way. But obviously, here it is.
Do you think Dad's a good painter?
Uh-huh.
He might have some drips.
If you, there's a drip right over there. From when I stirred it.
Oops, don't step in it, Daniel.
Yeah,
Right there.
that's okay.
This is not easy painting with all the nooks and crannies and crevices here. It's not a smooth surface at all.
No.
Mm-hmm. You know why?
Why?
The wax. Wax are
Whoa!
Splat.
Whoops. What were we just saying about?
I'm sure there will be splats here.
You're getting a head start on the
Getting
floor.
the floor done, yes.
And the floor does have cement, but also it's crumbling and
Mom, look, that's the deck up there.
that's the upstairs.
Deck.
That's the porch.
No, not directly
Not
above us.
directly above you, but
This is by the front door.
Yeah.
Behind this wall is our front porch.
I can tell because, Mom, this is a fire pond.
It's kind of like a fire pole. It's called a lolly column.
You know why?
Why is that?
It's red.
Oh, it's red. I could see why they
Right.
want 2 coats.
Way better.
yes. Yeah, lots of nooks and crannies
Right.
and crevices here. It's going to take a while. Until
Yeah.
yeah.
That will probably take like 7 or 8 or 9 or tons of days.
No, it's
Not
taking
tons of
that
days.
long.
It'll take a... Dad's hoping to get it done today, and then we can start working on the shelves.
Mom,
Yes.
if he gets all of it done, it will probably take like,
Maybe 2 more days.
no, it may be like 7 or 8.
I hope not that long. It's done. First coat,
Yay,
at least.
first coat. Yep.
That took, wow,
2 hours?
2 hours. Yep.
Okay, second coat's always far easier, so should go on quicker.
Right, we'll do that this evening. Definitely progress. It looks good, Art.
Yes,
It makes it brighter down here.
yes it does. Okay, there it is. I need you to tell me where you want the shelves.
What do you mean, where is it?
Well, how far you want between them? Because we have 5 shelves,
Well, that looks...
and there's enough room.
These look like this would be cords.
Yeah, there's enough room for a quart jar with some room left over.
Okay.
We could move it down one and there'd still be room for a quart jar.
Well, we can always drop this down too.
Yeah, we could. And you could stack...
Although, do the canning pots fit under here?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so
It might
canning
have
pots could go under.
Yeah, and if you moved it, you could stack 2 jars, like if you put cardboard in between them. If we had a little more space. So it's your call.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't store... I mean, you can do the cardboard on empty jars.
Yeah, on empty jars, not on full
But you
jars.
can't do it on the full ones.
Do you want it like that?
I think it's fine because I just put the... I could just do empty jars right here too. For that small spot because that's not going to affect this wall here.
No.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think?
I think so, but I didn't know if you wanted variety or them all the same.
No, I think keeping it similar. I mean, it's going to be hard seeing what we have because if they're sticking out this far,
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to see what you have back there, but...
Okay, well, I'll start getting them set up.
Okay, good. Progress.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi.
You have a camera. What are you going to show people? Okay, Janelle, go right here. Lower, higher.
Mom, it's even better since the page up. You know why? It's better because
Watch your screen, honey.
I meant because it you know why?
Why?
You don't have to paint as much as the floor because the paint's ripped.
Well, Dad and I would like to paint the floor someday.
Someday.
But not tonight.
And you don't have to paint the white stuff that's on the floor.
When you're holding the camera, you have to hold it very still because people don't want to see this. Okay? Gotta hold it nice and still. And oops, we zoomed in a little bit. We don't want to look at just Dad.
Where is the zoom in?
Right here, so don't touch that button, okay?
Oh.
Okay, turn it off now. Hit the button again, you see the green dots. Look at that. We're coming along. He's got to cut just one cut.
Yeah, this one's too long, so I have to cut it a little bit off. The floor is very not level, so
Right.
just have to adjust for it.
Right, we're not doing anything about the floor anytime soon.
Nope, not right now. Maybe 10 years down the road.
Art's got a couple of the shelves in, and we were trying to do the back shelves first. We're planning on just empty jars and canning supplies on that one with all of our actual food on these shelves. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully.
And look at that, we're getting a few more square feet here. It was all cramped with all the stuff that came off the shelves. But
Right. Now we can start spacing them out a little bit more. Yay. And people are going to wonder, why did we tackle this before we did the kitchen cabinets or anything else?
Because we didn't have room to do kitchen cabinets
Right.
with all the junk in down here.
There's one of the pieces of equipment that Art needs, except
It's full of stuff.
it's full of stuff. So that's why this had to come first. If you remember right, these boards, the cabinets that were here were actually smiling. The plywood was actually sagging like this and the nails were coming out, so we had to have stopped using them, and then we had to just start stacking our canned goods in the middle of the floor, which is not really a good solution. So here we are, fixing this problem once and for all. Any treasures?
I'm just trying to organize them.
Oh,
somewhere.
mushrooms are the best.
We even have lemon pudding.
Yum.
Don't ask me where that one came from, but